In this exercise, we will add some fields to our database table that are typical for Joomla components. For example, you will see that the contact component has a tab for publishing options and metadata options. Go to your database and add the fields with these statements, inserting your prefix for the #_. These fields also need to be added to the recipe forms XML file. The alias will be placed below the title. The metadata is placed within a field set tag which has a defined name. In the template, we will add the metadata fields in their own tab. To do this, we'll create a layout file for the recipe edit view, edit_metadata.php, and add this code. In the list of tabs, the unordered list class equals nav-tab, add a list item for the new tab, and then add the metadata content tab to the div that has the class tab-content. This will pull in the new template file, edit_metadata.php that we just made. And let's not forget to add the alias field to edit.php below the title. We now have everything in place to display the new tab and field on the edit form. Before saving the data, we need to add some processing for the new data fields. Open Tables, recipe.php. In the check function, we will set the alias and check for a duplicate alias in the same category. Check that a category ID is set. Clean up the meta keywords. And clean up the meta description. Now let's try out our new code. We'll create a new recipe, leave the alias field blank, fill in some keywords and a description, and save. Our alias field has been filled in for us, and the keywords and description are saved. Now we will do the same for publishing options, with fields for created by alias, created date, start publishing, and finish publishing. We'll add the publishing options to the forms XML file with these tags. Field set, we'll create a new layout file named edit_publishingoptions.php and add this code. To add the tab to the form, we modify edit.php. To our list of tabs, we will add a list item for the new tab, and we add the Publishing Options GoodCook tab to div class equals tab-goodcook. In tables recipe.php, we need to add some processing and checks before storing the data. In the check function, check that the publish down date is not earlier than publish up. In the store function, set the created at, created by for new records, and set the publish up and publish down to null if not set. Let's test this out on the website. When we save a new recipe, we now have a created date, created by, and if we set it, author's alias and start and finish publishing. Now that we have this working in the admin, in our next exercise we will make use of these fields when displaying data on the site.